Vibe blowing at the J, got the loud jumping at the bag. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the bands jumping at the bag. Vibe blowing at my J, got the loud jumping at the bag. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the bands jumping at the bag. Another milestone, look at that. Paper boy, got my paper route till I'm 6 down on my back. I'm an old soul like my dad. My old girl still a fan. And yo girl at the live show, so don't act like I ain't the man. I'm kicking my feet up, get frank like Aretha. I'm calm but I'm teed up, just flip me a stack. The re-up just doubled up off of the muscle, I stuck to the task. They see me, I'm troubled, I'm bubbling up till it's stuck. And they want me to stay where I'm at. I'm good everywhere that I'm stepping, my presence is crucial. You know that this shit not no trend. On a big wave, I'm controlling the tide. Snake eyes when you rolling the dice. So with the stakes inside, I can never take another negative advice. They can't reach the sky, I'm aiming up high. I just wanna know what it's like. Y'all know what it's like, I come from outside of this. Out the quicksand, I'm the big man, doing big things. Cop a big change, up a state lines, doing stage dives on cam. It ain't no limit to my vision. Check the temp, I'm on fire with it. Got the bands jumping out the bag, Prosecco on ice. I'm nobody nice, gonna run up a check. Demand my respect. I'm doing the most, I never quit. They want me to quit. I'm good as it come, I'm good as it gets. Vibe blowing at the
And you're in the Desert Storm bunker with Hollywood CGA.
Legends ain't born, they built from the grind. From benches to banners, we sharpen the mind. We sharpen the sword and promise and swore that we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Hey, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Hey, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Legends ain't born, they built from the grind. From benches to banners, we sharpen the mind. We sharpen the sword and promise and swore that we going hard and leaving it all on the floor.
Let's give the intro today. What's going on, everybody? It is Coach Greg Adams back in here with another YouTube live stream. Shout out to the Coach Gang.
And that's you.
For being in here, being involved, and being active on this YouTube channel. And welcome to Monday Night Roski, the longest running episodic program and live stream on YouTube. Legendary Monday Night Roski. You in here with the Bruce Wayne of this ish. New world order. The king of kings, the king of content, and the speaker of truth, yours truly, the notorious one. New world order. AKA Mr. Coachellini, better known as the prognosticator, Coach Stradamus. And you're in the Desert Storm bunker with Hollywood CGA and EWF. That is every woman's fantasy and the whole fucking show. I'm the CEO, Niggero, of Fixes Binds LLC. The unbinder, the undebatable, the undisputed. Best entertainment here on YouTube. You can call me, as Kevin Samuels used to call me, Senor Gregorio Graybeard. The ladies love to call me Mr. Third Leg Greg. Also the man with one trabajo, that is the ecclesiastical Mitch Slapper. You're looking at the anointed one.
Acknowledge me.
Anointed one. The founding father of Fuck the Red Pill. We're in the After Pill. The founding father of the After Pill. The junior college sociologist. The Morpheus of the Mating Matrix. the chocolated Confucius, the Black Moses, the deliverer, also known as the man that walks ecclesiastically in the spirit of Elijah. I'm the man with more nicknames than anyone in the game. You're looking at Ling Arthur, the king of the Lings, James Bond, the notorious one, Malo Poppy, Hentai CGA, Don Gregorio is in the building, Greg Fu Young, and many, many more. But in case you forget those names, you can call me the ecclesiastical killer. CGA, the benevolent monarch, see God Allah. You're looking at the 14-time demonetized champion of YouTube. We got a great show for you lined up today. We are chilling, just kicking it on a Monday, and it's raining in the Desert Storm. We literally got the Desert Storm going on here. And I haven't seen any rain in Nevada since November. And that was prior to my Ling Ling tour. I don't even know what to do with myself. All right. I was going to be riding my motorcycles, chilling like a villain, JUCO on deck. All right. But guess what? It's raining and storming in the Desert Storm in Nevada. And I came back when I came back from my Ling tour 1.0. Guess what happened? No rain. It's been great weather here in the great state of Nevada. And this is the first rain that I can remember in a long time. But want to announce that Ling Tour 2026 is going on here. We have Ling Tour 2.0. All right. Loading up here in a few weeks. And I'm going to touch the land of the rising sun. I'm also going to touch plenty of lingy ling hips coming up here in the next couple of weeks. And I had so much fun on Ling Tour 2025, Ling Tour 1.0, that we're going to do it again. We're going to run it back. We're going to run it back. And it's going to be a lot of rice in my life. A lot of
what kind of fuck you give me
going on around there. And it's going to be great time. But Ling Tour 2.0 loading. But we got to handle some business, man. And today's stream, it's just a kick it stream. All right. It's just a kick it stream. And we're going to give out just some information for you guys, just chilling here, just in case you're stuck in a rainstorm and all of that. But to contribute to today's show, $ the Notorious CGA on the Cash App, Venmo, Coach Greg Adams TV, PayPal, paypal.me/Coach Greg Adams. And that is near the top of the description box, or it used to be on the Coach Greg Adams channel. And you can super chat by clicking the link on the top of the live chat, which is not there right now, on the Coach Greg Adams channel. All right. Did you guys know? Shout out to the new people. Did you guys know that there was a Coach Greg Adams channel? Well, this is the flagship. I call this the flagship channel. This is the first channel that I got to blow up until they demonetized it. Shout out to all the content creators or whoever the fuck demonetized it. Cut into my money and all of that. All right. But this is the flagship channel. And we're losing subscribers by the minute. All right. The bitch ass niggas is running, holding their tampon strings.
Look at this
and
bitch
their
ass
pussies.
nigga.
All right. Do you know how many men have been unsubscribing to my channel? And I don't post here very much. All I post here are YouTube shorts, the occasional community chat. And them bitch ass red pill niggas are running, holding their pussies. All right. They gone. You know, because men do not like to be held accountable. All right. Men do not like to be held accountable. Men don't like the truth. All right. And them red pill rangers, them bitch ass niggas is leaving in flocks. All right. I'm losing a couple hundred subscribers on this channel. And that's mainly because I'm not giving them that rage bait. All right. That shit that holds them down. You know what I mean? That rage bait, making women look dumb, pandering to poor broke ass red pillars. They hate accountability. What I've noticed is, after doing this for damn near a decade, what men accuse women of, they actually are. Men hate to be accountable, and they hate when their leaders hold them accountable. They hate when I tell them bitch ass niggas to do 25 push-ups. Them bitch ass niggas hate when I tell them bitch ass red pill rangers, them MGTOWs, them incels, them fresh and fit, faithful bitch ass nigga followers, you know, them incels that follow fresh and fit. All right, them niggas that can't get no punani to save their lives, them scruffy beard 25-year-old punk MGTOW red pill ranger fresh and fit followers, them goddamn jerk off gooners of the red pill, they hate when I hold they bitch ass accountable. They hate it. All right, they hate it. And I put in so much work as your king, as your resident king here, the one and only man that has never been exposed. I held you guys down for many years. All I told you bitch ass niggas to do was do some push-ups, and you couldn't do it. Y'all scrawny spaghetti arm ass niggas couldn't even get 25 push-ups. Look at these bitch ass niggas, man. Hey, I want y'all bitch ass niggas to crawl from up under your twin bed today, because we got a great show for you. We got a great show for you today. All right. And I know you're going to be in here unsubscribing from me in flocks, trying to find something to watch better than the Notorious show. But we're going to talk about this main event topic here, why broke and broken men leverage time and love. See, I was Mr. Nice Guy before, and I was trying to warn you. I was trying to give you the information. I was trying to spot you. I was trying to really give you the antidote. I spent many years giving you the antidote. I was giving you the serum. I was giving you the more or less the trade-offs. I was giving you the options in life. But no, you didn't want to do it. You didn't want to do it. It was too hard. It just, can it be that it was all so simple then? It was too simple. It was too simple. You guys wanted to debate me and argue me. You wanted to do the rare, well, just kick her out. All right, just go your own way. You guys wanted to just continue to go down that line. We don't want to invest in this. Just give the information for free. Entertain us. Tap dance us, coach. Tap dance for us, gesture max. And then entertain us. Give us hours and hours. 2 shows a day. 2 shows a day for 5 years running. Wearing myself down. My gray beard getting grayer. My head getting balder by the moment. Hairline getting pushed back like George Jefferson. And guess what? I didn't feel appreciated. I didn't feel appreciated by these bitch ass niggas called men today. Men are the new bitches. They kick and scream and complain. These niggas don't do nothing but comment on bitch ass content creators' Instagram posts about some dumb broad doing something. See, women today, these niggas. Your only leverage is Instagram. Comment section. Your only leverage is YouTube comment section. That's the only damn voice you got. And it's pitiful. The only leverage you got is a comment section. That's the only place you can voice your opinion. Because when you're at Jiffy Lube changing oil filters, doesn't work the same, does it? When you're following the ecclesiastical simp, Andrew Wilson, when you're following the thief, content thief, Myron Gaines, when you're following Mr. TRT himself, Mr. Spin Plates, who ain't got a piece of pussy in his marriage or outside his marriage in 35 years, when you're following these faceless, gutless cowards of content creators that never show their face, guess what? You become a bitch ass nigga like them. And that's what you become. And I called it out. And y'all niggas are scrambling, holding your pussies at the end of the day. And it's sad. The only thing you got is a comment section on social media. It's the only place nobody will listen to you. That's the only place you're relevant. And you know what's even sadder? You know what's even sadder? I'm going to tell you what's sadder. Men in the red pill have become mascots. Hold on, I'll explain this. I'll explain this, and I might pull up a mascot to even kind of show what it is. Let me pull up a mascot. What's a famous mascot that you guys know? Is it the chicken from San Diego? The San Diego chicken. Let's pull up the San Diego chicken because a chicken will be a good representation of what men have become today. Chicken. Okay. Chicken shit. Talk shit, don't do nothing. The San Diego chicken. You ecclesiastically San Diego chickens. The ecclesiastical men of the manosphere. San Diego chickens. Bird-chested niggas. Now here's the thing. Somebody said Doink the Clown. Manosphere, Doink the Clowns. Let me just show you. We got the San Diego chicken here. Now, what's a mascot? Here's the thing about mascots. Because when you look at men today, all they are mascots in comment sections. And here's the deal. They almost always hide who they are. Like a mascot. See, in the mascot suit, just like a manospherian, they never use their real name. Have you noticed that? Just like a mascot, the man inside the suit, you don't know who he is. But when he puts the suit on, he becomes relevant. Just like manosphere men, when the comment section, you become relevant in your chicken suit. But outside of your chicken suit, in your real name, you're irrelevant. Just like a manosphere commenter. They're never using their real name. You never see their real face. They have to hide in their chicken suit to feel relevant as a man as they fire off comments as they're a bitch ass nigga. That's what manosphere content creators, commenters have become. Never their real name, never their real face. They only become relevant when they sign in to their goofy Instagram and YouTube comment section and put on their head. They put on their little mascot helmet. Now, here's where I'm going to really tie it in. I'm going to tie it up in a bow. And they're unsubscribing right now, all right, because they can't handle the two. They're leaving the stream. Now, I'm going to really tie this in. Just like a mascot, men who act like they're going to do something in the real world never do something until they get into the arena where they're relevant, right? So if the San Diego chicken was outside of the Padres baseball stadium, they're not relevant. Nobody cares about a San Diego chicken when you're walking down the street. Nobody cares. You're invisible. Nobody cares about your chicken suit. People will probably avoid you, but they only love you when you're inside the baseball stadium and when you're doing the little dance and when you're entertaining them inside the baseball stadium. Now they love you, but you look weird as a motherfucker outside when you go to work the Jiffy Lube. And I'm going to tell you, it even makes it worse. Mascots, aka men of the manosphere, who are only relevant in comment sections on YouTube. Here's the deal. You only have friends because you got that goddamn chicken's head on. You only have friends when you have the chicken suit on. Let's just tie it up. If you walked out there with your regular incel, pimple pussy face and your non-connecting beard and you walked out into that baseball stadium, nobody would know you. Nobody would know you. My face is recognized on Netflix. My face is recognized all over YouTube. Millions of subscribers, millions of views. People recognize me in person. People recognize me at the grocery store. I'm recognizable. People recognize me when I'm with my women out. They're like, "Can I get your autograph?" It happens when I'm with my dates. People recognize me. I'm world renowned, internationally known. You, on the other hand, if you walked outside without your faceless account, without your pimple, pussy, incel face. You walked outside in the stadium where they love you with your chicken suit. Without your chicken suit, you're irrelevant. You're only loved with the head on. You're only loved with the chicken suit on, aka you're only loved when you're providing commentary with an invisible face. You're only loved because you're a chicken shit human being. You're a piece of shit male. You're a complaining cocksucker in your chicken suit. Soon as you sign on with your account, Steve goofy ass Butler, nobody knows who the fuck you are. And you're irrelevant. Soon as you put your face on there, backed up by your commentary, guess what? We can see your motherfucking face. And we can see what the fuck you look like with your big fat face going on. You are relevant. You have to put on a chicken shit suit on. You're only loved when you're in the chicken suit. The minute you walk out there with your popcorn and your hot dog and your beer, nobody gives a fuck about you bitch ass niggas today. And that's the sad sack shit state of men today. You guys are only relevant when you hide. How are you considered men today? You're only relevant because you're in a chicken shit suit. You're a mascot ass nigga. Huh? Is it making sense? Yes, it better make sense. I tied it up nice in a bow. When you're at the job, nobody gives a fuck about you. And even if you put the chicken suit on, you might get more love at your job than you actually got without the chicken suit, you IT badge wearing lanyard piece of garbage. You big piece of trailer park trash. Yes. But you're only relevant when you hop on that Reddit mod, when you're a Discord mod. That's the only way you're relevant. And that's the sad state of men today. That's what you've become. Commenters sitting on the sideline, wasting away, hating on women you'll never fuck. Acting like you got power because you unsubscribed. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, the Notorious one has made a name for himself. I have more nicknames than anyone in the game, and I tried to help y'all. I tried to make you become a man. We tried to put hair on your chest. But look at your ass now. All right. I tried. I gave it my all. But look at you bitch ass niggas today. Look at what you men have become today. I mean,
look at this bitch ass nigga.
Look at what you become. Now, other than those guys, what I'm also noticing is men lack leverage and negotiation power. I'm going to show you something that I saw this woman post. And this is how women in society view men. Not that you're a pet wallet and utility, not that you're a trick. They just view you with no leverage. They just view you with no leverage, no leg to stand on, nothing. And I've even invited guys up, which almost nobody takes they don't take the deal. They don't take the deal because I'm one of the few people that I invite people up. Come on and hate. And they never show up. Content creators never show up. Nothing. They never show up. I put the link. I have a segment. Look at this bitch ass nigga. They never show up. I'm just, so I can't really look at bitch ass niggas today and in the comment section hiding in their San Diego chicken suit. When I'm world renowned famous, I'm internationally known. My beard is trademarked. All right, I'm trademarked. I'm known in the Urban Dictionary. I'm known on the internet. I mean, all your favorite content creators just remix my shit, so they know who I am. They act like they don't know who I am. But I look at where men are today. And I tried to help y'all, but you didn't listen. And it makes me lack sympathy and empathy for the male kind today. So much so that even the females think y'all some goofy ass niggas. They think y'all goofy because they know you don't have any leverage. The only leverage you have, and you're trying to do it, is time and love. I mean, that's what y'all got. You got time because you ain't got no purpose. So you got plenty of time.
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
You got time. Time means nothing to you. You guys have watched me on here for 8 years and it just seems like zip. All right. It just zipped on by. It's been 8 years, 9 years. You guys saw me from the beginning. And what men do is they just think men will never change. They think they're supposed to be the same from 20 to 90. You're supposed to be the same old guy, Chuck and Billy ass nigga. But they don't realize men grow past certain people. And when you grow past them, there's disdain. They don't want you to grow past them. They don't want you to grow up. They don't want you to mature. They want you to still be you 5-10 years later. Why? Because it's them. That's what they do. They're the same dudes. If you look at men today, these niggas are still wearing the same t-shirts that they bought from Target with Cookie Monster, the A-Team, nigga, C3PO. They still trying to squeeze in the same shirt and pants that they had 10 years ago. Now, I know you think I'm lying, okay? I know you're going to think I'm lying. But these niggas really just still squeezing in the same t-shirts. Like it ain't nothing. Like they belly didn't get big. Like they back didn't big up. And not like they ain't swollen. Like they ain't looking pregnant out here. These niggas still squeezing in the same football jersey with another nigga's name on the back. Like they ain't gained 35 pounds. Like they don't look pregnant now. Tell me I ain't lying. These niggas still squeezing in the same sneakers and so forth and so on. The same graphic t-shirts that they thought was cool back in the day with the Nintendo NES controller on it. Now they got man titties around it. And now guess what? They still squeezing in the same flannels. When it was medium, when they goddamn bought it, now after they wore it 1,000 times, which you're not supposed to do, you got holes in the armpit. You got armpit stains under the motherfucker. You don't care because you're a slob. And then that's what you do. Then you try to squeeze in it, and it's no longer a medium. It's a smedium. The shit is a smedium now. You don't care. You ain't got no honor. You ain't got no goddamn integrity. Neither do people recognize your goofy ass. So now you squeezing in that smedium in my motherfucking shirt with armpit stains and holes in it. Holes in your drawers. But you want people to respect you. We're men, ass nigga. Holes in your socks, holes in your drawers, holes in your armpits. But we're men. We need to support men and we need to protect men and we need to speak out for men, ass nigga. And I still see you in the same goddamn graphic t-shirt, the Cookie Monster one that you thought was cool in 2016, but it ain't cool no more. Okay. Just pathetic, as I say. No effort, low frequency. And your favorite love language is to say, well, I got time. I'm going to leverage time to get these women to act right. 8 years later, they acting worse. Well, I'm going to use love, and love is the answer. Ecclesiastical marriage contract. We're going to fool these women. You're not fooling the women. We're going to get them married, and then we're going to tell them it didn't count ecclesiastically. It's not going to work. All right. That's not gonna work. First of all, you don't got no leverage ecclesiastically. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But I want you to check out this post. This post is made by a woman. Her name is Elizabeth. Now, I'm not going to show you her account as to not let you bitch ass niggas go harass her, because I remember when I was making content on this channel, what I would do, and this is how I got demonetized. One of the reasons I got banned and all that shit is because I would share a post of a female. You guys would see my show, and then, like bitch ass chickens, you would run over to their channel or their post or their Instagram, and you would harass her, and y'all would do crazy shit like Coach Greg Adams sent me here. Stupid shit. Stupid shit. Y'all would name me. Y'all would go in there and harass her, and then they would come over to my channel and be like, what the fuck going on over here?
Look at this bitch ass nigga.
You see what I mean? And I'm like, why you go over there and harass? I did my best to present this information as a teaching lesson. You could have commented on my page. You didn't. You went and scrambled over there and harassed the girl. Okay. And I'm like, the point of it is my point in sharing was not to harass the content creator. That was not my point. But for some reason, you guys, in the only space you're relevant, which are comment sections, thought that that was a good idea. And I'm like, men are the new women, bruh. Men are the new women. The only power you have is power in comment sections, and you guys form like Voltron and feel like you have power because 250 goofy ass niggas liked your fucking comment on somebody else's page when you could have helped me in the algorithm by commenting on my post, but you didn't. You had to run over there as soon as you saw the link. Oh, who is it? Okay, there. All right, I'm gonna go over there and harass her. Absolute weirdos. And not only that, you made all the fresh and fit OnlyFans girls famous. Because as you were talking to them in the comment section with the rest of the incels, once the show went off, y'all was in her Instagram DMs, her OnlyFans, and so forth and so on. I have the proof. I know those boys. They tell me so. Not only that, y'all subscribe to the OnlyFans. You know everything about them. You start telling me their first and last name, where they from, where they grew up, where they went to college. Y'all start investigating them OnlyFans skeezers because you're fans. At the end of the day, men are mad at OnlyFans girls for one reason. They can't fuck them. Not because they're degrading society. It's that because those women, even the subpar women that got accounts, you thought you could have a chance at her, for the fact that she's not famous, all right, or infamous, if you will. You would have a chance at these women, but you're mad. Now you got a goon to them for $5.99. I used to, and this is the thing, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I have made, and you can attest to this if you are watching me. I have made women famous by sharing them on my screen over the last 10 years. To you, the audience, you chicken shit men, I have made women household names famous. I have blown up their social media accounts by sharing them just as a clip. Remember, Make More Money, Darling? I was one of the first people to share her. What about Stormy Maya? If you're broke, just say, y'all are their household names because y'all niggas go run over there her account and like and subscribe and post and follow. Soon as I put them up, I put somebody up here. Y'all still sending me videos about the same girl as if I followed her. I didn't follow her. I just found a video. Y'all the one follow her. Y'all go follow her account and send me more videos. That's what y'all used to do as men, as the so-called stand-up men. You guys have sent me more videos of women that I shared once. You guys go follow that woman and send me more videos. It's like, what is that about? My point was not to get you to follow the person that I'm sharing. It's just a soundbite, a clip, prove my case, not to get you to follow them. And this is what I look at and go, what is going on with you men that go run over there and follow them and make them famous. Then I look up, they're in the Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial. 2 years later, a year later, they getting damn Target advertisement. I'm looking like, wait a minute, how's this person sponsored by Target? I shared her a year and a half ago. I play her as a clip, and now she done blown the fuck up. And I'm like, what is this about these men? Well, men are weirdos. That's what it is. They're absolutely weird. And now then I try to turn a couple of dollars. I try to make a few bucks. Now I'm grifting to you. Now I'm grifting. It's like, what? I done made people rich and famous in the last 8 to 9 years. Household names, people you've never even heard of until I played their clip. I made content creators famous by having shit to say impromptu wise that they never would have came up on their own. I made them famous. Meanwhile, y'all still running around here trying to negotiate with no leverage. Now watch this. This is a woman's post that I'm going to share with you. And this is the type of thing that I talk about in negotiation. You must have leverage. As soon as you give up time, you have no leverage, because time wasted makes you a time waster, right? Nobody respects a person who's willing to waste their time. It's never the case. You never got to a job and sat there and worked extra hard and went to overtime and got mad respect. They just say, oh, they're willing to go over and do extra. Okay. And we're going to just pay them their overtime and that'd be it. But we're not going to give them no recognition. You guys have tried to leverage love and get women to come back. Who said that? Men are in love, women are in business. You guys didn't realize it until I said it. And now it made sense. It's a household statement. You see it all over social media, created by the one and only. To make it make sense. So you're trying to get women to come back and love your goofy ass with your graphic t-shirt, looking pregnant with your titties on. You need a bra on more than these bird-chested, flat-chested women. You guys are trying to get them to love you. They don't love you. You're unlovable. Somebody said, I made California King famous. All right. All right. Shout out to y'all. Well, some of y'all never heard of it, you know, so I can understand that. All right. But check this out. This woman says here, I will not give my body to pregnancy until these conditions are met. Sounds selfish, maybe, but it's healthy. So she's talking about the only way she would let you guys nut in her body and keep the damn baby. Otherwise, she will plan B it, dookie it in the toilet, go to Planned Parenthood, and so forth and so on. She didn't say marriage. She said pregnancy. She said the world has changed. And yes, she's right. The world has changed. We live in a different economy, a different world. The world of ecclesiastics and women having no leverage has changed. She's right. And she said, and God gave a baby. God will provide the rest no longer works. So there goes your ecclesiastics. Okay. We live in a godless society, whether you like it or not. Shout out to the people who go to church. But we live in a godless society. We live in a society where people don't fear God. And I've actually used to tell you this back in the day. The minute they said God is love, they killed the spirit and essence of God. They killed the spirit and essence of God, because God was feared for thousands of years. He gonna flood your ass 40 days, 40 nights. All right, he gonna send a whole bunch of yellow jackets and hornets and shit like that in Revelations. Hellfire and brimstone. You're going to hell. People feared God. They were shamed in the eyes of the Lord, as they say right here, and I always say. And there's a statement that I always say that actually says that, but I use my name in the place of God there. But humbled in the sight of the Lord. They were humbled in the sight of the Lord. Now they think God is a clown. Y'all think God is a clown sitting around. I love all of my people that I'm going to fuck up and make die and doom them and blow them up and kill them and then die miserable deaths and brokes and all of that shit. You know, He still loves us. The minute they made God a lover, they killed the spirit and essence of God. So now, as a result, they can say only God can judge me, and God still loves me being a whore, and so forth and so on, right? You can do no wrong. All you have to do is repent in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost, if you will. It used to be the Holy Ghost. They changed it to Spirit for some reason, just to not make it sound so strange. Now you have to do is repent, and now you have what's a hole's final form? A religious woman. Because God is love. So the minute, and then they made God a woman. The minute you've done this, it's no longer possible to have a God-fearing society. Remember, I have a God-fearing man. I have a God-fearing woman. Remember, God feared. You feared God. We don't fear God anymore. So at that point, you killed the very spirit of what made God omnipotent and important. Fear. I'm going to be doomed, shamed. I'm going to be put down, cast into the eternal flames, the eternal pit of fire. No longer people believe in this, rightly or wrongly so. Therefore, nobody has this calling back to do the so-called ecclesiastical thing. So we've lost the leverage to negotiate. As soon as y'all said God is love. For God is love. Now, as soon as you said that, it was a wrap. God loves. He loves everybody. How? When you're going to send people to the eternal lake of fire. How you love them? That sounds like hate and jealousy to me, but that's neither here nor there. We're teaching today. Now, if you don't fear God and God is love, how do you fear the male? How do you fear men? You lost leverage. Because isn't man made in the spirit of God? Isn't man made in the vision of God? Isn't man come from God? Doesn't God order man to lead? Well, if the women don't fear God, they certainly don't fear man. Okay? Because you're just a mortal. You're just a human. So if you don't fear or revere or respect God, how can you respect, fear, or revere the man? They look at you as an extension of God. You're the leader, provider. You do what God does for the people. You do as what God would do for the people, you do for the family. But there's no more fear, revere, or respect for the God anymore. It's just love, and we can just treat him how we want to treat him. We can act like he ain't watching when she's stripping and getting a finger and a thumb put up her booty hole. And then she's just going to repent, get baptized, and claim the Holy Ghost. And then y'all will forgive her because God loves and forgives. Here's the deal. Since you're not feared, revered, or respected any longer by women, they feel like you have no leg to stand on, no matter how much time, money, energy, attention, and time and love you spend on them. It's not enough. So what does this woman do? She says right here, hey, forget that God stuff. My non-negotiable, let me do it again. My non-negotiable conditions. What are my non-negotiables here? This is her non-negotiables. A nanny is a must. And I can't show you the woman because you bitch ass niggas used to just go run over there and harass her. So listen, I'm going to tell you, she's a muskrat. Basic Becky. A nanny is a must. So the child has a rested, happy mother, and the partner has a loving, not burned out wife. Now, I'm just going to stop right here. The reason why I look at this, because obviously to have a nanny, you would have to be able to afford it. But I look at this and I say, wow, no longer is a provider enough. Now, what did they do? They didn't let the pendulum swing back. They actually ratcheted it up. They kicked the can further down the road, and I've been warning you men of this. You guys think that it's bad now. Oh, they just getting started, okay? So we got things and phraseologies in here. You must have a nanny, so the mom is well rested. One thing we're not going to hear is anything she's going to give back. But now, nanny. Oh, it's not enough for have her stay at home ecclesiastically. Now, nanny. Then she says, partner. All right. Has a loving, non-burnt out wife. All right. So we did have a wife thrown in there. You see where we're going? But you guys are leveraging what? Time, broke, you're broke. So you're leveraging broke, struggle love, building together, leverage, time, and love. There ain't no love in this contract. There's no love here, guys. This sounds nothing but utility and disdain, not respect and reverence, not fear. This sounds like a threat you're going to do. Now, whether they get this or not, it's none of my business. But they referred to you as a partner. This doesn't sound like a partner to me. This is not a partner contract. What are you contributing into it? Here's the next one. The father is a full parent, not a helper. So not only you're providing a nanny, you're going to be a full parent. Okay. Not helping when you need to help. He actively participates in raising the child and spends quality time with them just as much as I do, equal. But you can see we're not dealing with equality here. This is what happens when you're a sucker for love ass nigga, right? When you're leveraging time. Even when you leverage the money here, I got the nanny, but I'm still supposed to fully participate and spend quality time as equal and as much as she does. Wait, there's more. All right, we got more. We got more of this threat here. Now, the reason why I'm going to say this is important. Oh, by the way, this is a Ling Ling. All right, let me see if I can show her without her name here. And some of these accounts are not real American accounts. They're troll accounts possibly. But right here, we have a Ling. You guys see her right here on the corner of the screen. All right, that's her right there. Allegedly her. Let's continue. But I wanted to address something. How many times have you come into any type of negotiation? Because I said men are in love, women are in business. How many times have you put down the law, contract, non-disclosure agreements? All right, any of these type of things. How many times are you willing to do this? Most people aren't, because men are in a rush. They don't want to lose the woman. They don't want to lose a woman. Because as soon as you bring it up, they know you don't have leverage. You ain't that guy. You just a piece of shit, chicken shit, piece of shit male. All right. You're trying to get her to love you. You're not telling her the truth. You're manipulating her. You're running game. You're spending a lot of time showing and improving that your time is worthless. So you're already coming in, not even standing on one leg. You're crawling. And how many times have you told her this is the way it's going to be, or it's not going to be anything? You will say it on the internet in your goddamn chicken suit, but do you say it to their face? The answer is no. Nope. You don't say it to their face because you don't have any leverage. You don't say it to their face. I'll tell her this and I'll tell her that. That's what you say in the comment section. But when you get the woman fresh in front of your face, you don't say a damn thing. Now, these people are out here putting out a contract hit on you, telling you what you gonna do and what you ain't gonna do. And it only takes one of you goofy ass incels to do exactly this. Now, let's show you the rest of the so-called contract. Number 3, before having children, we must own property. This is the foundation and a sense of security, which I'm going to tell you, historically, this is accurate because we have a lot of broken men who leverage what? Love and time and promises, false promises and potential. But in the past, the people marriage was not that common. I want you guys to understand, marriage was not that common. People think it was common. And people think today, people are supposed to pair up. It's natural. It's romantic. Guys, marriage was not as common as you think. First of all, it wasn't even organized. If it was organized by a church. And we're talking about a local church, not a national church, not one of these foundational. It was localized. If it was, and it was highly just organized by the church to build more followers and parishioners, then you go on top of that. If you were not a part of an elite society or you didn't own property, you weren't getting married. And if you did get married, it was not recognized. For people who want to debate me on this one, think about 250 years of slavery. What organization did you have? What marriages did you have jumping the broom? Did the marriages last? Was somebody able to pull that marriage apart if indeed it was existed but not official? Yeah, you could be sold out of that. That's just one instance of it. What about war-torn societies? How much war has Europe had? How much war has Africa had? How much war has America experienced where people were torn apart and people had to go serve and die over here and go over here and go over there? People then had to go over here and set up shop and then go get their wives ecclesiastically. And when they showed up, their wives were gone. So with this being said, this idea, and I heard this in my stream earlier today on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel, people say that relationships are natural. Marriage and relationships are normal. People supposed to no, they're not. It is not entitled to it. It is not normal. I mean, it's what we do. It's how we procreate, but it is not something that you're supposed to do and supposed to get. It's not. It's not even close. Now, if you then dive into the DNA part of it and you start looking at who in fact procreated over the last 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years, the losers rarely procreated. This is where you get the idea of survival of the fittest. The runts of the litter didn't get to procreate. The poor, impoverished, broken people didn't get to procreate. If the enslaved procreated, it was on orders of the master. Then, on top of that, you got the 80-20 rule. Then, on top of that, you look at 80% of women have procreated compared to only 40% of men. Then, on top of that, you look at there's 16 million people roughly that have Genghis Khan's DNA linked to them in areas like Kazakhstan and Mongolia, in areas of China, spread out even to as far as Eastern Europe. Then you have wars, war brides, the fact that women are more likely to produce two children by different fathers. Not even close. Only 4% of men ever procreated with one woman. Okay. When you add these things and take these things into account, the idea that a man is supposed to get a woman and marry her and procreate with her, the average guy, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. And this is your tradition ecclesiastically that you want to go back to. The idea that you're supposed to be naturally matched and pair with a woman and marry her and procreate, that this is some sort of entitlement, is motherfucking wrong. Most of you guys were never meant to procreate. Survival of the fittest, if you want to go into any evolutionary psychology and so forth and so on. You had to do what? Fight. You had to do what? Prove yourself. You had to do what? Establish a kingdom, a fiefdom. What you had to do what? Purchase property. And then somebody might bestow their girl, wife, property, daughter upon you. And not only that, they may bring money into the relationship. The father, which is some sort of tradition today. Traditionally, this is gone now. But who would pay traditionally in modern times for the wedding ceremony? It would be the father of the daughter. We kind of gone away from that a little bit, but I will say when I got married, we followed that tradition. That's as close as a dowry as you can get. In previous times, the father of the bride brought a dowry in to the person that was married, not the bum nigga, not the player nigga, not the goofy ass weed smoking nigga. It was somebody that had property, had a reason to take on the bride and support the bride and the children that were going to be born from it. If you didn't have this, You didn't get to procreate and take care of a woman. The likelihood of that happening was low. It was not normal. So for people that say relationships are normal and people supposed to pair off and there's somebody for somebody, that's not the practice we've been practicing. We have not been practicing that all the way up until 1940. Now, I'm going to show you something else before we actually dive deeper into this contract. I'm going to show you something else. Because when you think about how barbaric we have been all up until really the 1990s, how barbaric a group of people we have been. Let me show you this. See if I can pull this up. Let me show you something. All right. That's not it. Ecclesiastically. Let me see if I can find it. May not be able to. There's a video going around Al Gore's internet. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. I might not be able to find the damn thing, but oh boy, do I want to find it. We got time today because this is an unorganized. Oh, I found it. I found the damn thing. You might want to check with your ecclesiastical grandfathers, your fathers, if you're a young person, or your ecclesiastical grandfathers. I want to show you this video. This is a video in Saigon in 1984. Why is that important? Because when I was a young child, the very mention of Saigon put the fear of death in me. That's how recent the war was by the time I was 9, 10, or 11. All right, I'm listening to Saigon and all of these. So, oh, shit. All right, I'm shell-shocked just listening about it. But this is one of the most recent war. Shout out to the passport bros. Anybody that goes to Ling Ling territory. The tradition between American men and European men and Australian and Korean men and women in Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Philippines, and Japan are related to World War II and Vietnam War and the Korean War. So what we celebrate as our ability to go over to Ling Land, the reason why we celebrate this, the infrastructure was created around the Vietnam War, World War II, especially with the Japanese. American men went to Japan. They still military bases over there full of niggas, knocking up Japanese women even till today. Even till today. The idea of Thailand and the host role that you guys go to with the bar girls and Walking Street and the Walking Beach, the reason why that exists is because that's where American soldiers, French soldiers, and soldiers across the board would take R&R during the Vietnam War. And the establishment of Thai women and Vietnamese women, the establishment of prostitution and the organization around it, and the use of these women to actually please the GIs and keep morale up, led to a lot of exchange of sexually transmitted diseases, led to the current state of what we go to and visit Thailand today. That existed. That existed because of the GIs. The idea of the expatriate living over there today is extension of the Vietnam War, Korean War, and World War II. So you guys think these things are old, but that exists solely because of that. That's why it existed. Then when you talk about minor women, oh, it gets really, really ugly because a lot of those women were 15, 14, 16, and it was sponsored by the government, the army itself, the military provided these girls to boost morale of the soldier, to keep them in action. And then when they gave them rest, they left Vietnam to go to Thailand, R&R. Now, people don't want to hear this, but this is what it is. Now, let me show you this. Let me show you something. So this whole Ling Ling and yellow fever and shit like that, and me love you long time, that's an extension of the wars. War bride. Check this out. This is from a news report. Saigon, 1984.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. You?
Good. You making any money today asking people for money? No help confirm come here.
No, not all.
You live on the street?
I live outside.
You live outside
On the street. The request about the humanitarian
To go to the United States.
to get back their fatherland.
Yeah, are you going to go back to the United States?
I don't have a paper
You don't have any papers?
yet. I don't have mother too.
And what's your daughter's name?
That's my daughter is Mr. Tuha.
And your son?
Then Kiet.
Mr. Kiet?
Kiet.
Now, what you're seeing are people who are mixed in Vietnam. Okay. Some of these children are children of soldiers who knocked up teenage Vietnamese women. Some of these are your father's children. Some of these are your grandfather's children. Ecclesiastically, some of these are your great grandfather's children left over there in Japan, in Thailand, and still we're doing it today. Still we're doing it today. We do this today. I know a Japanese woman that just experiences. They a military gangbanger nigga knocked her up and blocked her when she said, "You got me pregnant." Ecclesiastically, they're half mixed breed. This happens in the Philippines. Australian, Korean, Russian, American men go over there and knock them Filipinas up and leave them over there ecclesiastically. And guess what happens? These kids experience tragic amount of poverty. Tragic amount of poverty. They're left alone. No fathers, no DNA searches, no history, no legacy, no nothing. Just nutted in and left over there with mixed kids. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit more of this, but when we talk about people supposed to pair off and they supposed to have babies and no, this is only a small percentage of men who go and conquer worldwide. Now, imagine before there was television and radio, what was happening in these barbaric societies. So you got a lot of white boys, white link. Oh, by the way, just so you guys know, when I'm over in Thailand and the Philippines, I'm messing with women who are clearly mixed. They're mixed. I can look at them in the face and know if I got a woman from Thailand, from Bangkok, from Isan, or do I have a mixed girl? Because you can see the mixed ones. And guess what? They in there with their titties out at the go-go bar because they don't have any fathers. They don't have any families. And I'm like, that's a mixed girl. She's mixed with something, European, Swedish, American, Australian. Okay. Somebody says it's a half black, half Japanese young man working at 7-Eleven right now. He's in Japan right now. A half black, half Japanese. Facts. We're going to get to that in a minute. The black GIs. So we got the mixed people.
With Vietnam's approval, Miss Mai has applied to go to the United States and search for her children's father.
Maybe I'll see you guys in New York, okay? All right.
Look at them mixies.
What kind of fuck you give me?
All right, so you see, when you see the girls today down in Thailand, Vietnam, when you say these women are beautiful, Cambodia, and coach, you got to go over here to Laos. They're beautiful. A lot of them, they're mamas and they grandmamas. There go the mama right here. You see, this is 1984. The grandmama. I'm messing with the daughter of the mama in the white, who they've been living this reality for what? How long? 100 years. Almost, we're going on almost 100 years of this reality. Certainly 80 years. I'm poking on the daughter of the woman in the white, or maybe her daughter. Her daughter, that's the grandma now. So they're going over there like, hey, there's an American guy that knocked me up and I got papers, but they don't know where to find him. Here we go.
Go to the United States and search for her children's father.
Maybe I'll see you guys in New York.
Look at them half-breeds.
What kind of fuck you give
Them
me?
half-breeds. Ecclesiastically, right? Tradition, right? Everybody's supposed to pair off and have a kid and have a family, ecclesiastically, monogamous, right?
What kind of fuck you give me?
Okay? All right. This is crazy. Look at all these people here. My goodness.
We found another Amerasian child.
Uh-oh. Curly hair. All right. Niggy. All right. Who niggy kid is this? Hey, this is one of y'all brothers over there. One of y'all brothers, one of y'all niggas are related to this one kid right here. That's y'all's brother right there. Ecclesiastically. One of your brothers is over there. Okay. Long lost brother. How old is he now? All right. This is 1984. He got to be like 45, 50 years old right now. So go ask your pappy, go ask your grandpappy if he got any kids, if he served in the military. Go over there and see. And you got to be careful. Some of them half breeds that y'all effing with, that might be some of y'all sisters or cousins over there. Okay, over in Thailand and Vietnam. Y'all might be related to them. So watch out for messing with half breeds. Get a DNA test on that girl. Okay. That's some of y'all's uncles here. Here we go.
And everywhere we looked, there were more.
Look at all them kids.
Look at more half American kids. Another one here. My goodness. Hello.
Uh-oh, there's another black girl right there. Look, black Vietnamese. Look, all these mixed breeds. That's a black girl with her black hair. You know they be ostracizing the shit out of her. By the way, they ostracize all mixed kids. They're all ostracized. Whether they're mixed with white, Australian, European, Russian, Korean, black, it don't matter. They're all ostracized. But I know a young lady in the Philippines that has a girl, and she got her going to school. A nigga went over there and knocked her up. One of these broke niggas. He gives her a couple dollars a month. And she's completely ostracized over there. All right. She goes to school with all Filipinos and Filipinas. And she's half breed with kinky, nappy ass hair, and they be on her neck. That's what the woman told me. They was like, oh, man, they be on my daughter's neck. My daughter got low self-esteem. But ecclesiastically, tradition, right? This is why it's a farce.
Oh. Let me see that American. And look at this. We got a house.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Nigga shit.
Pookie Nguyen. Is that Pookie Nguyen? That nigga look 100% breed. They look like they left this nigga. That's a full breed nigga they left over there. All right, he got a little bit of slant eye slaughter going on. How they leave him over there? They must left. Sergeant Leroy left his whole kid over there. Sergeant Leroy left the whole kid. I know he ain't even mixed. He ain't got a stitch of Vietnamese up in there. Boy, I tell you. Niggy. So I had Bruce Leroy Nguyen. Done got left up over there. Oh my goodness. Ecclesiastically, bruh. It's pathetic. But y'all talking about people supposed to pair off. Christ and church and family, and y'all over there nutting in them Asians and leaving them kids up over there. Even Pookie James, Bruce Leroy. All right, Hamilton done got left over there. Kunta Sensei. You guys are ridiculous. Kunta Sensei done got left up over there. He talking about he half breed. I doubt it. Somebody left your ass over there, son. But he done mixed in, left over there in poverty, begging for change, with the daughters out there throwing pussy all over the damn streets.
Half American kid over there, huh?
He ain't no half Z. That's a whole Z. Okay. That ain't a half and half. Is that nigga that plays in the NBA right now? All right. That's the father of that dude that played for the Lakers. 100%. And they pointing at him. Okay. No, somebody left this nigga over here. And we got to take care of this nigga. He fast as a motherfucker. Is that ISO Speed's daddy? All right. Come on, bro.
American?
Sure.
Yeah, they left the whole American up over there, bro. Why? Who left their son over here? See, the idea ecclesiastically of you moral men ain't shit. Men ain't shit when it comes to this procreation thing. And it's not one-on-one. It's not one guy, one girl. It's a few guys and all the women. A few guys get access to all the women. You're deserved and entitled. No opportunity to stretch out and get your DNA passed on ecclesiastically. Now check this out. Let's go back to the part where you have to sign this contract with her. And I'll get to the super chats. This won't be a long stream. This is a Ling right here saying that this is what you're going to do. You're going to do this for me. Before having kids, we must own property. This is a foundation and a sense of security. This is the bottom line. All right. This is the bottom line. You ain't got no property. You weren't entitled to a girlfriend or a wife. You didn't get to court a girl. What about the next one? Number 4, I have the right to disappear sometimes. Oh, hell no. It says without questions like where are you going or who will the child stay with? At any moment, a massage, a solo walk, or meeting friends. Friends. So in her world, she gets to negotiate. This is negotiation, by the way. She gets to just walk off and you don't get to tell her. All right, and you don't get to ask her for a location. She get to go out and get her guts rearranged by her male friends. I had a young lady, and several young ladies have tried to challenge me on this one. You would think that these women are not going to challenge you. They're all going to challenge you. I've had several women in the past few weeks challenge me on the male friends. And they'll say wild shit. Oh, he's just a friend. I knew him from high school. We travel together. We go to same events. We have a same common interest. Or he's a male friend. I knew him before you, and we hang out. And I'm like, hang out how? Is it hang out outside? Hang out for brunch? No, they're saying they hang out one-on-one. They travel together and stay in hotel rooms. They go on one-on-one meetings, dates, as I call them. And they will literally try to negotiate this. And let your guard down. It's really nothing. Don't worry about it. To me, this is the biggest manipulation that women put on you guys. And when you have no leverage, because you're only leveraging time and love, you don't know what to do with it. You could just be like, look, hell no. Are you crazy? You're crazy. And all you got to do is flip it back on them. Okay, what if I had 2 girlfriends, a girlfriend, a girl, male, female friend? Oh, I don't mind it because they want to do it. But if they'll think about it long enough and be like, yeah, I'm kind of uncomfortable with this. But they think that they're going to get into a relationship with you and then say, I'm going to go with my male friend. But he's my male friend. Don't worry about him. He's my friend before you. But they want to go on dinner dates and lunch dates and brunch dates and go to the movies. Oh, he's just my male friend. Don't worry. When you have no leverage, they negotiate goofy shit like this. That is a part of negotiation. She's negotiating with you. She's literally sitting at the table trying to push this shit over on you. Whether you accept it or not, whether you're insecure or not, that's a whole different question. Most men never start off relationships that way. Why? Because you're leveraging love in time. You will never tell her, I'm going to be with my female friends one-on-one solo. We're going to travel together. We're going to share a hotel bedroom. Most men will never negotiate that up front. Women will. So you might think this is crazy, but women negotiate these things with you all the time. They want to see how far they can push you and give up your rights to put their ass in check. They're always negotiating. And what they'll do is say, just let the guard down. Don't worry about it. What about trust? And eventually you don't worry about him. I'll introduce you to him. That's called negotiation. And this is a written negotiation, but they negotiate with you the entire time. Men almost never negotiate. You're literally on your heels the whole time, and she brings up something to negotiate. So she says, I get to disappear without question. But they do this to you all the time. The next one, 2 to 3 trips to islands per year for rest, recovery, and family reset. 2 to 3 trips to islands. All right. I don't know where she is. She could be in Japan. She could be in the Philippines. So that can actually mean something.
I've flown myself to Paris. I've done Greece. I've island hopped.
So now
I've done all of that.
Monetized. This is a financial commitment that you're going to make. You better give me 2-3 trips. And then, of course, if you agree to this, she's not letting you down. Remember, you told me we're going to go to 2 to 3 trips to the islands. What is number 6? Financial autonomy. During maternity leave, a separate card for personal and household expenses. We haven't heard anything about what she's going to do. But as you can see, this is clearly escalating in the relationship dating marketplace because they feel they have leverage. Okay, they feel they have leverage. We have this one right here. The next one. 1 date per week, just the 2 of us, to keep romance and emotional connection alive. A child doesn't save a marriage. It either strengthens or destroys it. That's why the couple comes first. The next one, all agreements made in advance. There you go. Parenting methods, roles, values, and boundaries are discussed beforehand, which I don't think that's a bad idea. However, as you can see, she's putting this in the contract. Next one, emotional and mental stability of both parents. A psychologist is mandatory before, during, and after pregnancy. Okay. So now a psychologist, aka which I call a referee. So these are referees that they're going to put into your marriage. Anytime they put a psychologist, a therapist, a church reverend, this is called a referee. All right, just imagine your psychologist has a striped uniform on or a gray shirt, a neutral shirt, and they're going to referee your relationship, and probably it's going to be handpicked by her because she has time. You don't. She has leverage. You don't. She has a previous history with the psychologist. You don't. So this is always probably going to go in her favor 80% of the time. And if this psychologist doesn't go in her favor, she'll just find a new psychologist. So you're going to be thrown in the loop as well on your time while you're supposed to be ecclesiastically working. She says these are not whims. These are basic conditions for a high quality life and for building a strong, conscious family. Now, kudos to her on this particular thing here. I think more men should be able to negotiate these things. But when you're coming in broke and broken, you have no leg to stand on. When you're coming in here with just potential and I'm ambitious, you have no leg to stand on. You don't have the ability to put out a contract on her. She, on the other hand, has nothing but a vagina. So she gets to put out, because you desire it, you pedestalize it, she can put out the contract and the terms, and you are on your heels agreeing to it. The reality is, men that do want to be in relationships, I almost can guarantee you, none of you have property. None of you have leverage. None of you have decent things to do with your time. Most of you guys are in love and trying to satisfy that, scratch that itch, and you're going to get pushed over on. You're not going to be able to negotiate anything. All you're going to say is, I'm the man and God ordained us to be in the leadership position. That don't work no more. They don't fear that. They don't revere that. They don't respect it. They don't respect you. We can see that clearly in dating. They don't respect you. Now, even when you got it, they don't respect it. So that's even more of a reason why you have to negotiate up front. Now, when I tell you to negotiate up front, you say, well, that kills the love, or I'm going to lose the woman. Well, loser. But because you have scarcity, you don't want to lose a woman. Because you desire love, men are in love, women are in business. You desire to be loved, and you desire to be approved by this person who you clearly say has nothing. It leads you to what? Disaster. It led me to disaster. It leads you to disaster. Ecclesiastically, by the way. So what do you think about this particular event? What do you think about this show? What do you think about this contract situation here? Men, you have no leg to stand on. You're broke. You're broken. You're not who you used to be. You're chicken shit. You're in a chicken suit. Okay. You're a mascot. You're a poor representation of males. You don't deserve relationships. You're never going to get a relationship the way you want it. Not in today's time with nothing to leverage or negotiate. Even money. You don't even have the money to negotiate. When you're in a relationship, the woman keeps, let me just say this. I mean, I know people are going to be mad at me. Let's say you have a relationship. Isn't she constantly negotiating during the entire relationship? I want you to think about this. Just think about it. Anybody in a relationship, she is constantly negotiating terms in the relationship. Let's say it's a month old. She's constantly putting in new points to add to the contract. A year into it, she's constantly putting in new, let's negotiate this. What about this? Let's promise for this. Let's do this. She's constantly putting this in. Now, you chicken shit men that are scared to lose this woman based on one reason, how many times are you negotiating? How many times are you telling her, this is what you're going to do? You have to do this. Down the line, we could do that. Not many times you're doing this. Not as much as she's doing it. She's constantly, well, let's do this. Let's promise to do this. Let's say, and then you get upset because she's constantly using her leverage because you're a waste of a human being. You're broke. You're broken. All you have is time, no love. And one thing you don't want to do is time invested. You don't want to lose it. You've invested time. So you don't want to start all over with a new woman. You don't want to kick this woman to the curb, start all over. You know what? I'm done negotiating with you. Hit the road. We're broken up. You don't want to do this because of time invested. As I said, the only thing you can leverage is time. You don't have anything else to leverage. Most of the time, if you did break up with her, you know what'll happen? You'll be homeless. Let's just be frank about it. Again, you don't have nothing but time and love. The minute you end your relationship today, you would be homeless. You would live with your parents. You would live in a car. You wouldn't have a place to live. You couldn't even couch surf. That's because you're leveraging time and love. The minute that buckles and you can no longer negotiate with her terms, the relationship is over and now you're couch surfing. Now you're moving back in with your mother. Okay. Unfortunately, men are broke and they're broken. They have no leg to stand on. They're cowards. They're chicken. They're chicken shit. They're all talk. They're nothing but mascots. A bunch of raised fatherless, single mother raised coward men who have nothing but YouTube comment sections, subscriptions to uphold over content creators, Instagram comment sections. These men are cowards today. Gutless. Gutless. They're even gutless in the face of CGA when they disagree with me. Mascot bitch ass niggas. Can't even show their real fucking face because if they did, it would prove why you hate CGA. You don't look like me, nigga. Broke and broken. But the good news is you have the ability to change this. The reality, you have the ability to change. These guys will sit up here and tell me that economically women should contribute to her cooking for you. Now, let me just get this straight because I said this. I said, if you want a woman to cook for you, pay for the groceries. There's a video I can show you that proves this. He literally walks up to a group of women, strangers, allegedly, and says, here's $100, cook for me. And they did it. Right? They did it. They did it like that. They thought about it and was like, okay, I'll do it. You'll be surprised at what women will do for $50 to $100. You'll be absolute flabbergasted. And I said, literally, you want a woman to cook for you, but you want her to pay for half the groceries. This is crazy. This is a crazy mindset. What did guys say? Well, in this economy, women should contribute to half the. Now, if that, hold on for a second. I'm going to find the comment. This is the sad state I'm in. This nigga said in this economy. Hold up for a second. That's not the post. I couldn't even look at the post no more. I can't even look at these men. In this economy, you should know we live in a 50-50 society. I'm going to put it on the screen. His name is GA. Don't go to his page. I'm not going to say his name. In this economy, you should know we live in a 50-50 society. You can't take care of a whole family with one income unless you're living by yourself. Laughing emoji. Huh? You can't take care of a whole family with one income unless you're living by yourself? I kind of know what he's saying there, but that's unclear. No woman should be living with a man for free. Now, remember, the basis, I'm gonna show you what my video said. This is what my video said. Houseway. So you want her to go half on the bills, half on the grocery bill, but cook the food. Okay, all I asked was, how do you expect a woman to always cook for you, but she paid half the groceries? That's a very simple thing to understand, because you want a woman to cook for you, and she has to be incentivized. I mean, women aren't going to do it because they're women. First of all, I can cook better than most women. I'm just putting it out there. This is just a clip of a 5-hour live stream. I just said, look, if you want a woman to cook for you, just pay for the groceries. I mean, just go and say, hey, listen, go to the grocery store. I want you to make egg foo young. Go to the store, pick out the items. Here's the card. Most of the time, she's going to do it. Right? This will be an easy thing. This is an easy transaction. This is called I buy, you fly. I'm going to teach you young men something. This is called I buy, you fly. Okay, so this is what we used to do in the office at work. If we wanted food for lunch, this is before Uber Eats, we would tell someone to go pick it up. Now, naturally, people don't want to go pick it up. Nobody wants to go pick up the food, right? Nobody wants to get in the car, go pick up the food, leave your parking spot at work and have to badge in, right? So we know naturally somebody doesn't want to go pick up the food. But to encourage them, we would tell them, I'll buy your food, you pick it up. That's called I buy, you fly. Think about this when you're thinking, and this was in the 90s. I buy, you fly. This is a very simple principle to get people motivated to do something they don't want to do or don't need to do. Okay? Listen to me, young men. So if I had a woman and I wanted her to cook, I simply would say, I'll buy the groceries, you just cook. That's simple. And most of the time she'll do it. It's going to be something they'll do. Now, this guy doesn't want to do this. The men who were against this post, and there were a lot of them, they're like, we shouldn't have to do this. Women have to contribute. And I'm like, y'all some bitch ass niggas, bro. You guys are broke and broken with no leverage. When you have leverage, you can get people to do something. You can negotiate. But when you have no leverage, you have to ask her to check in. Okay, now let's say, for instance, there's a woman here that will buy the groceries herself. There's some women that would do that. Let's say there's some women that would pay half the groceries. There's some women that will do that. Onesie, twosie. You think they're going to do that often? You're not going to get them to do that often. After a while, she's going to be like, well, I don't see no reason to do this. Okay. I'm just telling you as a negotiation tactic. I'm not telling you in the spirit of the red pill and woman versus man, man versus woman. I'm telling you, if you want this done, that will be a simple motherfucking thing you can do. Simple. We're not talking about hundreds of dollars. Go get the ingredients. She'll go to the store. I have women that come visit me, go pick up the groceries. They'll bring me the receipt. Here's the $30. All right. Here's the $30 back. Not a big deal. But when you're broken, you have to leverage love and time. You have to negotiate these things. And here's, let's go back to the comment. This is where men have gone. In this economy, you should know that we live in a 50-50 society. That's false. It says you can't take care of a whole family with one income unless you're living by yourself. That makes no sense with the laughing emoji, which is a cover for trying to make, I'm going to make you feel stupid. Then he says, no woman should be living with a man for free. I didn't insinuate that. That is him gaslighting me and adding extra to the commentary, especially if he's spending money on her. I don't even understand what he's saying here, while also paying the bills. Then he says she has to contribute something. Gentlemen, she has to contribute something. Didn't she cook? Isn't that something? She cooked. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second.
Look at this bitch ass nigga.
You forgot what I said. I said she's going to cook. You're going to, guys, when I have women cook for me, I sit over there and do nothing. I don't do anything. I don't help dice up onions. I don't participate in the cooking. I literally sit on my phone. I go to my office. I do something else. I look at her cooking. I videotape her cooking and post it on Locals. But she's doing something. He just said she has to do something. She's cooking. You're not cooking. She chopping up veggies. She preparing shit. She mixing ingredients. She putting oil. She using the measuring cup. She doing, dude, the ling ling that I had cooking in here. The ling ling that I had cooking literally took an hour and a half. Hold on for a second. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of this shit, bro. I'm going to give y'all a little bit. This is just, men are weird today. Men are weird today, bro. It's like, what is going on with these men today? It is pathetic. It's mind-boggling. This is what this ling cooked for me when she was here. And I've had several lings. I've had several women here cook. All right. It's part of what I have them do. If you want to be taken seriously, cook for me. All right. If you don't want to be taken seriously, don't cook for me. This is what this ling made. Handmade sushi. All right. Handmade sushi. With the wasabi and the motherfucking shit. She made handmade sushi. She did something. She did something way above and beyond what she needed to do. She didn't have to make this motherfucking beautiful plate of handmade sushi. Okay? She didn't have to do it. However, I know what I didn't do. I didn't make handmade sushi. All right? I didn't do shit. I didn't do nothing. All I did was bought the ingredients. She said, we needed this. You needed this. I was like, all right, we'll go pick it up. Here, put it in the bag. And I went and kicked rocks. I was like, bye. Have fun. Do what you got to do. She designed it. That's not the only thing she made. She made Korean fried chicken or some other shit like that with the sauces on the side and all of that. She could have just went and bought the sushi. Okay. But she made 4 rolls of sushi and some chicken with the sauce, handmade sauce. It took over about 2 hours. It took 2 hours plus. When this guy says she has to do something, does that not count as something? Okay. Does that not count as something? Or am I tripping? That's 2 hours and plus of labor of rice and rice cooking and shit like this and mixing this. That would be something. It would be the equivalent of you working 2 hours at your job. That's not anything. You got paid for it. Now, with this being said, I look at these commentaries of these pathetic men, and he did show his goofy ass face. They were triggered in the comment section. Triggered. These men were triggered. And I'm going to play the post what they were triggered by. They were triggered by this. Nigga, how? Here's the thing about men that I don't understand. You men want women to cook and clean for you, but you want to split the groceries and the bills. How? Now, I was just talking about the grocery bill. I wasn't talking. It does say bills. I was just talking about the grocery bill. I buy, you fly. That's a simple negotiation. All right, cook for me. Here's the ingredients. These men made that a man versus woman 50-50 conversation about how women need to contribute to the relationship. And I'm like, these men are gone. These men are broke and or broken. Even if you're a hardcore red pill person, you would have to agree that is simple. That is a simple, let's just say it's 2 co-workers. That would be completely a simple thing to do. You got somebody that wants to do something. You incentivize them to do it. You provide them the opportunity to do it. They're probably going to do it. That's simple negotiation. That would be employee boss. That's a simple one. But these men hate women so bad and they have no leg to stand on that they hate women so bad that they want to put women in a predicament to do exactly how they contribute, or it ain't fair. Okay. And I'm looking at the state of men and going, it's impossible. It's not the women that are all bad. It's the men that are broken themselves with no leverage. You can't even buy groceries for the woman to cook. This is how also bad it got. Not that long ago, there was a woman that jumped on here and they was mad. They were saying I was caping for her. She said her husband gave her $140 a week for snacks. And I was like, that's it? That was her allowance, $140 a week. And I said, okay, I've been in relationships before. That's light work. Okay, it might have even been $140 a month. There were red pill goofy ass niggas. That's why, again, the red pill is over. It's over because these men have overdosed on the motherfucker and they have become irrational. And I said, 140 for 7-Eleven snacks? She getting off easy. Oh, you simping for her. They don't deserve it. She should pay her own money. She literally does not have a job. She is a stay-at-home mom. Where's she going to get her own money from? She going to start selling pussy on the side? She don't have any money. Well, she don't need $140 a week. I was like, bro, we gone. And I was like, that's where I knew it was time to go to boss up content and leave these sucker ass niggas behind. They have overdosed on the red pill. They have overdosed on the red pill to the point where they hate women so bad they don't want to give them an extra dime. They feel like if they get one extra dime and they didn't contribute a dime back, that is messed up. And I'm saying these chickens just hate women. And I don't want to be a content creator that just satisfy your itch to hate women. It's bad. He said that context was not mentioned. It was mentioned. She was a stay-at-home mom. That was literally in the context. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I take care of the kids. He gives me $140 a week. That was in the context. That was thoroughly explained. But even if she had a job, $140, that's light work. You couldn't get a woman right now to accept only $140 a week with a fucking job. Okay, let's just put it like this. What could you buy for $140 a week? Could you as a man get off on only spending $140 a week? Even if you had all your bills cut, 140, that's light work. That's a deal. That's a steal. I was like, he getting over on her. Oh man, she shouldn't deserve anything. I mean, where men are they're broke and broken. You can't part ways with $140. You don't need a woman. You need to stay as far away from it. Go date men. Go fuck men. Please go fuck men. All right, go fuck men. Go put it up they Duke shoot. Do whatever y'all fugazi maggots do. Do not go near women. All right. Stay as far as you can away from women as you possibly can go. If you're this goof ass nigga, women need to contribute to the relationship. Stay away from women. You don't have no reason to go near a woman in your entire life. Stay far away from a woman because you're going to get robbed blind. Go date men like you really want to do. You maggots, you red pill maggots want to date men. I mean, I don't get it. You can get away with that dating one of these fugazi ass men with these tight ass suits and these motherfucking calf socks, these calf pants and these penny loafers and shit. Looks maxing. Go date men. Stay away from women pronto if you can't afford $140. You don't need no woman in your motherfucking life. Ever. Ever in your life. You don't deserve a woman to do anything for you if you can't come up with 140 measly ass dollars. It's pathetic. Let me get to some super chats because I don't know if you guys support it. This is an impromptu stream, so yeah. If you hate women so bad that $140 leaves a bad taste in your mouth per week, please stay far the fuck away from women. You don't deserve a woman at all. You don't even deserve to sniff a woman's pussy for $140 a week. Okay. Not saying that you have to pay it. I'm just saying if you're not prepared to lose okay, let me just say it like this. If you're not prepared to lose $140 in the association with a woman, stay far the well away from women. If you're going to go about life going, I ain't paying nothing towards a woman. All right. Stay away. Stay far away from women. If you're so broke that $500 a month is just way too extreme, stay in your cave. Stay on your twin bed mattress if $500 a week is crushing you. A month. If $500 a month is crushing you, please stay in your mama's basement picking boogers. Stay over there on your chicken soup keyboard. Just stay away from life, nigga. Don't come outside. Just come outside. Don't come outside, nigga. Stay on the porch. If that seems to be a stretch, you need to reevaluate your life. Dude, you could be 18 years old. If you're 18 years old and $500, because here's the thing with these men. They'll say that's a lot of money, and y'all will spend that on marijuana. You will spend it on marijuana a month. You will spend it trying to get some Nike shoes, one pair, a pair and a motherfucking half, 3 shoes. You won't even get 4 full shoes. Niggas, you will get 3 shoes. You niggas will spend that exact same budget on vape motherfucking fillers. That's what I don't get. I'm like, bro, y'all spend that on marijuana. That $500 a month, you spend that on dope. Marijuana's not $500 a month. Marijuana's not for, how much is marijuana, bro? I don't even know, bro. I go to the dispensary, come out with 3 blunts. I guarantee you that's going to be $75. Y'all going, that's one trip to the dispensary. $75, $35, $40. How many times you go to the dispensary? 3 times, 4 times a week? You gonna spend that $500 a month on dope. Y'all just buying 1/8. See, y'all ain't here lying to me. Don't lie on your motherfucking blunt habit. Y'all buying 1 blunt a week? How many blunts y'all buying a week? These niggas in here lying on their blunts. Okay, 1 blunt, an 1/8 is $15. You're only smoking an 1/8 per week? How many 8s a week are you smoking, nigga? You're doing 5 joints a motherfucking day, nigga. Y'all be out here. Stop lying. Y'all lying on y'all blunts. Y'all lying. Y'all lying to preserve y'all motherfucking hate for women. $100 a month on Mary Jane. I use it to sleep. 2 blunts a day. How much are 2 blunts a day? That's 14 blunts a week. Come on, bro. Then the munchies, the trips to 7-Eleven, then the video games. Stop. Y'all niggas is lying, bro. Why these dudes come in here lying? These dudes will come in here and lie on these motherfucking just to preserve their hate for women. You just want to prove me wrong for no goddamn reason. Y'all spending way more than $500 on your goddamn weed habit. It's not even close. Don't lie to me, niggas. Do not lie to me. Y'all lying on y'all goddamn weed habit. Because when you add it up, you literally are losing money on dope, smoking it up. smoking up your motherfucking money. He said these niggas in here lying. They lying. You lying to me. I know, look, I'm not a weed head, but I go to the dispensary for the hoes. All right, they want to smoke some weed. All right, go ahead. All right, I'll let them smoke it. But when I go there, I done look and she done got 3 to 6 blunts and I'm looking at $100. I'm like, what? And she smoked them shits in 2 days. All right, she smoked up $100 in 2 days. So you're telling me she ain't going an extra couple days a week on that? That's $200, $300. Stop. They lying. These niggas in here, these dope fiends lying. Okay? You can easily spend $500 a month on dope. All right, but anyway, somebody said alcohol too, which people are doing less of. Somebody said I did $900 on weed the whole year. Is that a year? 900 for the year? Shout out to Deshaun Rose. Thank you for the contribution. Good to see you back here. We don't do the evening show, so we're here again for you. Shout out to our brother Corey. Says, what's up, coach? Just showing my appreciation for you and the best edutainment on Al Gore's internet. Shout out to the Coach Gang, free agent lifestyle for life. Shout out to you. Co-sponsorship from Corey.
I'm rich, bitch.
All right, look at these guys right here. Oh, people grow it. Okay, they coming up with all kind of, okay, where do you get the motherfucking seed and the fertilizer at? That's free. That's free. Hey, man, we got some bum ass niggas in here. We got some pure bum ass niggas. All right, we ladies, are there's ladies in here watching? Men are bums. Men, I don't know what it is about bum. You know what it is about bum ass niggas? Bum ass niggas can converge and form like Voltron on the internet. They can meet each other on the internet. And these bum ass niggas have made it cool to be bums. Right? These bum ass niggas made it cool to be bums because when they jump on other bum ass content creators channels, I'm not a bum ass nigga. I'm gonna call y'all bum ass niggas out, you dope fiend. Then they will make it cool to be a bum ass nigga. Cause they got an audience full of bums. All right, it's nigga content, and it's not just niggas that do this. But we got a lot of bum ass niggas out here. Like they truly bums. And they happy to be bums. Right? They happy to be bums. They like, I'm a bum. I'm a bum ass nigga. I'm a pathetic human being. I don't contribute nothing to society. All right. The converging of bums. And then y'all got the nerve to jump in my comment section to lie to me that you a bum ass nigga. All right, come on, man. These bums and their bum bud is pathetic, bro. These modern day bums got to go. Up in here, junkies lying on their motherfucking addict habits. Junkie ass bums, too. See, you can't trust a drug head because they gonna lie to you. Somebody said a quality trip to the dispensary is at least $50. Okay, but how many times you go to the dispensary? Once a week? Once? You're gonna go twice a week, nigga. These niggas are going in the drive-thru to the dispensary. You telling me these niggas is just going once a week? You're telling me niggas are going once a week to the dispensary? These niggas be in the drive-thru 2-3 times a week. Oh, it's just $50 per day. Per day. Then y'all niggas go to Jack in the Box drive-thru. You can't even get to the motherfucking McDonald's drive-thru without parting ways with $25. And I know you junkies ain't eating healthy. So you going through the McDonald's drive-thru right after you go through the goddamn dispensary drive-thru, you dope fiend ass niggas. Trying to come in here and lie. I see y'all ass smelling like a cloud of motherfucking dope in there with your fat girlfriend in 7-Eleven. I see you. What about your trip to 7-Eleven? 2 a.m. Taco Bell, 3 a.m. Broke bum ass niggas. These niggas are terrible bums. And y'all dope fiends and addicts trying to lie to me. One thing about an addict is you never believe them. Never believe a dope fiend. Never believe an addict. because they'll lie to you right to your fucking face. And these bum ass dope fiends sitting up in here lying to me, talking about they don't burn through and smoke through $500 worth of dope. You definitely going through $500 a month on dope. You can't lie to me, nigga. I know economics. I know a crack fiend, dope fiend lying to me when I see one, you dope fiend ass niggas. Look at these dope fiends running for the hills. When you look, one thing you will know is that men don't want to be held accountable. Y'all think women don't want to be held accountable? These bum ass niggas do not want to be held accountable. We got a true nature of bum ass men that don't want to hear this shit. They don't want to hear this shit. These bum ass niggas don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear me say it. They thought I was supposed to protect they bum ass on YouTube. Please unsubscribe to me. I want my numbers on this channel to hit the fucking floor. These niggas are junkies and bums and dope fiends and alcoholics lying in my motherfucking chat. Oh my Lord. And then they want to blame women for their faults. No, because you a bum ass dope fiend. That's why you got problems with women, nigga. You smoking up all your money on dope, living off $3,000 a month. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to hold these men accountable, and they don't want to do it. These men don't want to be held accountable for their actions. You a loser, nigga. What do we got here? And look, somebody said this, these purple lip brigade bum ass niggas. Do you see my lips? I guarantee you your lips don't look like my motherfucking lips. Now, we don't want to compare lips, but I guarantee you bum ass niggas, if you're black, your motherfucking lips are purple. Look at my lips. I still got pinks on my lips. This is what lips supposed to look like, bum ass niggas. You pathetic excuse for men, you chicken shit human beings. This is what lips supposed to look like. Pink, nigga. But your lips are black and purple. But I'm supposed to believe you a boss out here, you dope fiend. Your lips is black as your motherfucking eyelids. These niggas walking around here with these black ass lips trying to act like they in society with them low ass eyes and shit, walking around, eyes all low, looking shifty and shit. All right. But they supposed to say women the problem. All of a sudden, $140 is hard to come up on. Mr. G, $3,000 for being debt-free. Car loan paid off. Time to boss up in 2026. You on your way.
You better boss up, nigga.
You on your way. And it takes that, bro. It takes that lock-in effect. We got to lock in. We got Cash App activities. The dictator says, stop lying on y'all. We have it easily $600 a month. They lying in here. Shout out to our brother Joshua Moon, $400 a month on Mary Jane at least. Again, we got the rent. And guys, it's simple math. $600 a month, $400 a month. Y'all spending that on dope. For real. Hustle every day. Is it Groundhog's Day or is it a late show? I'm here. Shout out to you. Joshua Moon says a YouTube strag I follow went live right after you. And he said, did Coach smile? He says, that's her $2 super chat. Shout out to you. A YouTube strag. Oh, by the way, women who smoke weed, I'm going to just tell you. I don't respect any woman that smokes weed. Now, I might fuck her. Right? But ain't no way I can respect you. Now, y'all gonna say weed ain't a drug and y'all gonna come in here and cape and cake and y'all gonna look like a motherfucking idiot. But I don't respect any woman that smokes weed. Like, meaning respect her for a relationship. I have no respect. Now, I'm gonna fuck her, might nut in her, but I can't respect you. There's no way I could take you seriously. There's no way I could take you seriously. Like, there's no way you can seriously have a relationship with me. I just can't. That's just something about me. I see it as low quality behavior. I see it as like you're a dope fiend. Like, how could I respect you for a relationship? Like, how could I respect you seriously when you gotta go spend money on dope? Like, I just can't. Like, you're gonna get money. First thing you're gonna do is not save the shit. You gotta go smoke the shit up. Like, let me smoke it up. So women that do dope, like, yeah, we can be cool for a couple of minutes, an hour here. We can hang out and we can fuck and all that. But vape, same thing, bro. Vape is worse to me. Vape is worse. And I'm going to tell you why vape is worse. Because vape literally is way more dangerous than the actual fucking smoke. You might as well just go smoke it. The natural shit you grow out the motherfucking backyard. Now you're smoking synthetic liquid dope. I mean, like in your hand, and you got it attached to your fucking hand. You're walking around with it like, I can't put it down. I can't put it down. You're constantly just triggered to smoke from it. You literally look like a junkie. You look like a junkie walking around with the crack pipe attached to your fucking hand. It looks way worse. I'd rather you go roll up and go to the backyard and smoke your shit than to be in my bed and the shit over here, and then you gotta constantly just have it attached. That shit is way worse. Vape pen. Then you're like, oh my God. Dude, I look at you as a pathetic human being. Now, you got a pussy, so I'm gonna fuck you. All right. But you're pathetic, bro. You're pathetic. Man or woman doing that, you are on the pathetic list. All right. There's no way I can take you fucking seriously as a human being, bro. That's fiending. Niggas fiending with it in your fucking hand, bro. Like holding on to it and shit. And then they're like, I need a charger for my vape. I got to put my vape right next to me. I got to put it on the bed stand. I fuck, nut, and she grabbing for the vape pen. Oh my God, nigga. You cannot tell me, bro, that's way more pathetic than the actual weed itself. That's crackhead behavior. And then they're like, well, I'm trying to get off of drugs. I'm trying to wean myself off, but got the vape pen. Well, this is the only thing I smoke. Lying on a fucking addiction. They need a charger for your vape, nigga, bro. There's no way, man. There's no way I can take you seriously. Just so you know, as a woman, all you are is a pussy hole. That's it. You just a pussy hole at that point. Pussy can be good too. It can have a whole grabber, the snapper. It can snap you and grab your dick. But there ain't no way I can look at you and be like, I actually respect you as a person. Right? At all, bro. No government aim, just a little something for the hard work. Back to 2-a-days? Not so much. All right, not so much. No, not back to 2-a-days. But what happened was it rained. I was going to be on my motorcycle ride, but it's raining in the Desert Storm. All right, Martin Muhammad says, teach coach, make way for another deposit into the vault of classic CGA YouTube live streams. Brothers, this is the Bruce Wayne of this ish. Shout out to you, man. And you don't have to agree with me, but new world order. All right, and I got my own vices. Just so you guys know, I have my own vices too. But I'm saying, bro, shout out to you, says, Coach, I bet you brothers had no idea what they were getting into tonight. He says, I can imagine a newbie with eyes as big as baseballs and all. This is the Morpheus of the dating matrix administering the after pill. Coach is laying out their revolution. You better find your balls or quick or be the biggest loser. By the way, here, we're in a competition in life. Anybody that tells you life is not a competition do not know the basics of life. We are in a competition. We're not in a situation where we all say, let's dumb ourselves down together. Let's all get together and rise up. We're in a competition. So life should not be easy. In fact, I saw a video today where they were saying real men want real problems. Harder problems. You don't work in life to get easier problems. You literally work to understand that your problems are going to get more difficult. You don't make your problems easier. You make them harder, because as you are trying to get through life, life is going to get harder. Even if you're successful, Even when you're not successful. Nothing worse than a man in his 30s and 40s that is broke. You're going to be treated like shit. When you're 20s, you can get away with it. But when you're 30 and 40, it ain't cool to be broke. I know it. You think it's cool, and you're saying some pookie nigga be successful with women. It's terrible as a man in his 30s to be broke, 40s to be broke. But you have to know that every time you solve a problem, you're going to get a new problem. And that problem is going to be harder. It's kind of like going through math. Larry C. You work hard. You going through addition, and you can't get it. And then people get it and they move on. What do they go through? Subtraction. Then they get multiplication. Then they get division. Then they get exponents. Then they get, all of these extra. Then they get trigonometry and calculus. It keeps getting harder. It doesn't get easier. You get to solve these problems, and then, what are you rewarded with? Okay, I understand it. I'm going to get new, harder, aggressive problems. It gets more complicated. It doesn't get easier. It gets harder. Yeah, the problems never stop. Then they giving you word problems and shit. If Susie has 15 pieces of pussy and she only got $20 and she go see Coach Greg Adams and he got $50, how many pieces of pussy Coach about to get tonight? Niggas be in there like, all right, what's the order of operations? All right, what's in the parentheses? All right, Sally, 15 pieces of pussy. Coach only got $50. Sally sell pussy for $5 a piece. How many pieces of pussy Coach fit to get tonight? All right. He gonna get all the pieces of pussy. He gonna get as much pussy as he can get. All right. So that's how life works, man. They ain't about to throw you. It's not gonna get easier. It's gonna get complicated. It's gonna be harder. It's gonna be harder to make decisions. The more successful, the more you climb up the ladder. And the fact that is the higher you get, the more likely you'll fall, you'll kill yourself. All right. So you're up here making hardcore life decisions. You making hardcore life decisions that affect people's lives, not just your life. Now you got to manage this. I got a business. I got several businesses. I got people that work for me. All right. They depend on my income. They depend on payroll to meet on Friday. So now you're like, now you got to hire somebody. Hiring people, that's a problem. You got to hire competent people. You got to vet them. You got to check their resume and check their references. Because if you don't and you take a shortcut, okay, you seem cool, they'll fuck up your whole payroll. They'll walk off with your payroll. So you want to be successful, but you think the life is going to get easier. No, man. Now you got to hire people and depend on them, and they got to depend on you. Hey, as you elevate, Tariq Walker says, great pop-up show. Yeah, it was a pop-up show. Thank you, Tariq. When you realize people depend on you, it's a whole new level of life. Whether it's your wife, your children, whether you have employees or independent contractors, when people depend on you, it's nerve-wracking. Okay? The dictator says $20 for stop lying on y'all weed habit, easily $600 a month. When you have to be there for people, you have to open the doors. You have to provide the infrastructure. You have to have management teams. You have to manage. You have to pay the bills in whatever building you have people working in. You got to make sure the payroll hit on time. Actually, have you ever dated a woman that does payroll? They are going crazy. Okay. Actually date, or if you have a family member that does payroll at their job, like that's their human resource job, and they got to get payroll, meaning that they can't fuck up, meaning that they got to make sure everybody gets their paycheck. You know how nerve-wracking that is? I see them, and it's like mind-boggling. I'm like, I would never do that job. I ain't never do that fucking job. All right, I'll put the money in there so y'all can have the payroll, but you handle that. Because if you miss somebody's paycheck, do you realize the implications of missing someone's paycheck? That means they can't make it through the weekend. They can't make it through the weekend. They had plans for that money to get the direct deposit. They can't get through the weekend, and there's going to be collateral damage associated with that. Late fees. They're late on their rent. They're late on their obligations because people live paycheck to paycheck. They're not responsible people, and they're going to come into the office. They're going to call you. They ain't getting that check on Friday. It didn't hit direct deposit, and you got to go holiday week. You got to go holiday weekend. You don't get to the office on Tuesday, but they got to go from Friday to Tuesday with no paycheck. You got problems. You got major problems, but you want to be bosses and business owners and all that. But you realize your employees depend on you. Your independent contractors depend on you. And you can't mess up. You can't when you take a vacation, they lose out on money. So there you're kind of like, oh, I got to be there for them. Or you can get people to substitute, or you can pay them in advance. There's a lot of things that you realize that people start depending on you. It becomes complicated. Life don't become easier. And if you think you're going to go through life being a one-man band and nobody ever depending on you, you're wrong. You're not going to make money. You're not going to be able to survive with nobody ever depending on you. Nobody. Yep, JUCOs depend on you. Girls don't want to come over your house. Okay, daddy going to be here. You know how many girls were disappointed when I took 6 weeks off and went to Ling Ling Land? They were looking at their money for the month like, oh, shit. Right? Them girls was like in Vegas stuck. Oh, shit. They had to go up and jump on dicks. They had to go walk the blade. They had to go walk the carpet. They had to take a vacation themselves to Maui and sell pussy. They was like, whoa, shit. Daddy gone? And they was waiting for me to come back. You back yet? Are you back yet? Are you back yet? All right, when you coming back? What day? What time? Soon as that day, January 3rd, them bitches was pinging me. Ping, ping, ping. You back yet, daddy? I missed you. I missed you, daddy. Are you back? You said you was going to be back January 3rd. That phone was motherfucking pinging. Ping. All right, them bitches was like, bills to pay. I'm behind. I'm in a bind. I'm in a bind. You back, daddy? Can I see you tomorrow? Can I see you tonight? I'll pick you up from the airport. Them bitches trying to pick me up from the airport. I'll pick you up, daddy. I'll take you there and give you a shower and a bath. All right, I'll suck your dick in the bathtub. You can piss on me. They was offering all kind of shit. I was like, hey, I'm just trying to get back. I'm a little bit jet lagged. All right, I'll take care of you, daddy. I'll cook you chicken noodle soup. I'll make sure you don't catch the flu. Hey, one time I came back from Brazil. When I went to Brazil, all right, I had a girl come back. She was one of my JUCOs. She was one of my dependable. She was my regular chick. Well, little Filipina. Dude, she was waiting for me to get back to Brazil. But when I got back, I caught the flu. So I was down another week. Now, later on, because I have her access to her phone, I found out what she did for that week. And I was looking at this bitch like, oh, really? Because she had to find a way. I sent that message. I was like, yeah, baby, I'm back. But I caught the flu on the plane. And I was down, knocked out for a week. You know what she had to do? She had to hit that carpet. She had to pick up some dates. Because she was motherfucking waiting. She was waiting. And daddy was sick. And guess what? The crazy thing is when I got access to her phone, she screenshotted the text where I told her I had the flu. She screenshotted it. Next to her, she was in Caesar's Palace in a suite. That was the next picture. I kid you motherfucking not. That was the next picture. Because I got access to her phone. I was looking at her picture. I was looking at her shit. The picture where I said, hey, baby, I got back from Brazil. I got the flu. I'm going to see you next week. I'm going to be down a week. I'm hopefully come back. I think she texted me again, and I was like, I'm still kind of sick. The next picture, she was in the suite in Caesar's Palace. A selfie. Bro, I don't realize. Y'all do not realize, bro. When people depend on you, they depend on you, nigga. Somebody said all cap. Niggas do not believe me, bro. I don't know why y'all don't believe me, but I got a CoachRegAdams.locals.com. This is not a lie. This is not a lie. By the way, I'm in dirty Vegas, bro. People think I look, there's no reason for me to ever lie to you. Trust me, there's no reason for me to ever lie. I tell you true stories. I live an unbelievable ass life. As Fresh said, I live a movie. He said, the girl, not your girl, coach. Bro, look at this goof ass nigga. This, of course not, bro. We all sharing. Your girl, not your girl. I probably fucked several of your girls. Yeah, your girl's not your girl, nigga. Your girl's not your girl. I can fuck your girl easily. I can fuck your girl without a doubt. Without a doubt. Easily. I can fuck your girl. Almost all of y'all in here, I can fuck your girl. Without question. 80% of y'all niggas in here, if y'all had a girl, I can fuck her. I know I can. Because I got the motherfucker. Hold on for a second.
Because I got the pussy for the money. If you got the money for the pussy.
100%. I ain't even lying to y'all. First of all, look at my face. Number 2, I'm infamous. I'm the notorious one. Number 3, I got the money. I can fuck your girl. Okay? With the quickness, nigga. All right? I can get your motherfucking girl. And I ain't like that, but don't tempt me, nigga. I can get your girl. All I got to get is her DMs. All right? And I got her. Nigga, all she going to be looking is my motherfucking Instagram. And let me just tell you another situation here. There was a guy, and look, people think I'm lying. There's a girl that knew me here. Let's just say I met up with her. She ended up saying, hey, I know who you are. And I was like, how do you know who I am? Because, a lot of times they don't really tell you. Bitches don't be telling you. She's like, I really know who you are. And I was like, okay. She was like, yeah, you're CGA and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I met her on Fixes Minds LLC. And I was like, curious, how did you meet me? I kid you motherfucking not. She said, my last boyfriend introduced me to your content. As I said, I could fuck your girl. My last boyfriend would watch you, and he would watch you so much that he introduced me to your content to try to get me straight in the relationship. As I said, I can fuck your girl. I've done it. There's a whole dude right here that know one of his girls came from Texas recently, came to my crib. He had her, and then he's like, oh, that's CGA's hoe. When he found out, he was like, can you send him these books to have CGA autograph them for me? He sent the girl I flew out. He sent the books that he bought for me to autograph. She was like, before she left, she was like, can you autograph these books for him? He's a major fan. Shout out to the guy. I'm not shitting you, but I shit you not. It's a small world. I can fuck your girl. And I'm not bragging. Trust me, this is not me bragging. I'm just saying, bro. It's a small world. You people think people don't know me, but nigga, I'm telling you, bro. You're talking to the notorious.
Do you have the stomach?
People know me, bro. I'm well known. Oh my goodness.
Do you have the stomach?
It's a cold world out here, man. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, somebody said U of H, Prairie View, or TSU. I'm not going to tell you much more than that, but that's it. Hey, man, we're all sharing the same girls. Don't ever think if you take the 80-20 rule, we're all sharing. Don't think you're getting a fresh piece of pussy out of the pack. All right, you getting some pussy somebody didn't toss last week, last night, an hour before. You ain't getting no fresh piece of pussy out here, bro. Ain't nobody. I can't even get a fresh piece of pussy. James Harden can't get a fresh piece of pussy. Kevin Durant can't get a fresh piece of pussy. Nobody getting a fresh piece of pussy out here. The only people getting a fresh piece of pussy is some niggas. They all in high school right now, coming in from the 8th to the 9th grade. That's it. And they breaking it in. Possibly some nigga in college getting a fresh piece of pussy. But other than that, we all sharing, and sharing is caring. All right, but it's a cold world out here when you realize that. Larry says a little for the collection plate. He says, and what a fire money mindset stream last night. Have been extra motivated ever since. Keep up the phenomenal work and inspiration, coach. Hashtag the shield. Shout out to Larry C. Hashtag shout out to Larry C. And go to my new website. The new website is up. You guys can get the shield discount code over there. We out here rocking. And we done sold some courses today, some coaching calls and got sold today. You can use that. It's gregadams1.com. You can get the shield discount right there for 2026. You can get 50% off of all the CGA's courses, books, autographed books, courses that I say that, coaching calls, and so forth and so on. All right, right there. All right, and 52 things you can get involved in that. It's gregadams1.com. And then in League I Trust says, Coach, I'm taking a break from work and going on a sabbatical from June through the end of the year. I'll start in the Philippines, travel through Southeast Asia, and finish in Japan. It's my own Ling tour. Shout out to you. You'll bump into some girls that I know. You'll bump into some girls that I know. Shout out to In League I Trust. Hey, man, we all sharing, man. We all sharing. And somebody says somebody can get your wife. Somebody can get your wife out here. There was a video on Twitter, and I can't post this video. Even Twitter had to take it down, but I've seen this video before. It was a video of a dude. It was I don't know why the camera was in the room. I don't know if it looked real, but a dude had the wife bent over. It was a torta. It was a gordita. Don't ever think that just because your wife ugly and fat, nigga ain't gonna poke on her. Bro, he behind her, just giving her the stroke of death. He lining her up. You know how you niggas line her up? All right, she tooted over her big fat ass in the air, and he lining her up. Nigga bust in the room, stabbing him. He stabbing the dude. And then the dude run out of there. He skedaddle. Then he stabbed the girl, the wife, on the bed, and blood going everywhere. Now, I can't show it on YouTube. They even took it off Twitter. But he started, choop, 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 death by simp. And I'm like, damn. That's a horrible way to go out. You got pussy stinking up the room, smelling like badussy and asshole, and then you leaking, and you got pussy on your dick. All right, and then all of a sudden, the nigga busts in the room and starts stabbing you up, and then she got, yeah, bro, on the bed just leaking. Pussy all out in the air. Like, it's a cold world, man. Your wife could get plowed. Your girlfriend could do that fast. And only take 15 minutes. Right? Your wife can drop off some pussy 15 minutes and be out. There was a video in the gym. This woman walking, she in the gym, you can see in the kind of like it was a door, but you can't really see through it, but you can see it. And she in there, white wife in there, getting clapped up by the personal trainer. She come out, adjusting her shit, walk out like normal. Walk out like normal, like nothing was happening. And she was getting stroked. And I'm telling you, man, woman could drop off some pussy for 15 minutes, be back in the car leaking at the gap, just like that, bro. Just like that. And League I Trust, enjoy your trip through Southeast Asia. Enjoy, man. Lings are wonderful women. They're wonderful. You're going to have a great time out there. Just like that. Married people fuck other people. I'm telling you, man. Never think that married people don't cheat. Well, they're married. Married people cheat, bro. It's worse than you actually think. Shout out to Jaime Torres, says coffee fun. Love that Bruce Leroy bit. LOL. I've seen married people cheat. And even when they don't cheat, they kind of doing something sneaky and on the slide. Shout out to our brother Preston. You says their dependency is on you. Their dependency on you is your leverage. That's your leverage. All right. Power is a wonderful thing. Study power. When you study power, you see why people are really enjoying power. Power means everything. He says, my ex-mom cheated on her husband. It only take a little bit, bro, to throw some pussy out there. And for a nigga to stroke your girl, give her a stroke, 15-minute nuts. You know how when you mess with a girl, the first time you mess with her, you going to bust quick, right? Because you excited, you seeing her, you touching her skin for the first time, you seeing the titties jumping, you touching her ass, and you didn't give her 5 to 7 minutes. You trying to hold on. That's how it is when a wife cheats. The first time she cheat on with somebody, all right, the first time he hit, he going to bust in 5 to 7 minutes. And he going to be gone, knocked out. She just going to get up. Most women get up, throw the panties on, don't even piss the nut out, and be out quick. It don't take no. Now, when men cheat on their wives, you know what they do? It's going to take hours. First of all, she's going to be 45 minutes across town. You got to make up an excuse as to why you missing from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So you got to lie to your wife about how you going somewhere and you disappearing. You got to drive 45 minutes. You got to roll the odometer back. You got to not put money on you got to use cash to not put gas on the gas card. Then you got to account for the time to rent the Momo, or you going to bust her ass in the damn minivan, the kids' minivan, all over the car seat. Come back, minivan smelling like pussy. You got to stop and buy Febreze and gloves and all kind of shit to clean up the nut off the seat and the car seat. So you're going to account for 4 hours missing. Come back, dick smelling like Padussy and booty hole. and condoms. Right? It's smelling like ass. You smell your breath smelling like pussy all on your beard and your mustache. Yeah, you got to leave work early just to make it to down there where she lived. You get stuck in traffic. You get stuck on a bridge. You get pulled over by the police and get a ticket. You like, oh, nigga, this is a whole affair to go get some side pussy when you married. Nigga got to spill gasoline on his dick to get rid of the pussy smell. You rubbing the gasoline and hand sanitizer all in your beard because you didn't ate the punani. Come back. Walk in the house. Hi, honey. Now you got to walk straight to the shower. And she's like, hey, honey, how you doing? Try to give you a kiss on the lips. And you're like, nah. All right, you go get caught. Your wife can drop off pussy 15 minutes. I'm going to go run in here and, honey, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to the grocery store. She'll go to the grocery store, drop off some pussy, and be back in 30 minutes. All right. Be back in 30 minutes with bags of groceries. Honey, I'm going to put something on the stove. And you so dumb because you playing video games and smoking weed. You done missed it. She done jumped in the shower with the motherfucking, the eggs boiling. You done missed it because you all in there with your headset playing Call of Duty. She done jumped in the shower, pissed the nut out in the toilet. Changed panties. All right. And she back looking at your goofy ass, brushed her teeth, flossed them and all of that, flossed the hairs out of her teeth. And now she giving you a kiss with your Call of Duty headset on that you guys are camping out. All right. You done missed the shit. She taking text messages in the phone. Shout out to our brother Joshua Moon, because you bitch ass niggas don't want to check her phone. That's insecurity. That's May guarding to check her phone. Shout out to Joshua Moon, says, if y'all really knew how easy y'all wives are. Sad. They easy, man. And I don't mess with wives. I don't want nothing to do with a wife. Okay, but y'all out here camping out somewhere after y'all dropping in, trying to get the loot. And whatever the goofy shit that y'all do, then miss your wife out there get ecclesiastically tossed. And she'll introduce you to the nigga that's tossing her. Hey, this is the guy that I was telling you about. Coworker, or the guy that she works with going on the trip, or the dude that she met at the gym that she is networking with. She'll introduce you to the nigga. Hey, this is the guy I was telling you about. Remember I was talking to you about him before you were going to sleep? All right. And I was telling you about how funny he was and how he was doing business, how I'm going to meet up with him for lunch. All right, here he is right here. She'll introduce you and you'll be like, hi. And you'll be talking to the nigga. Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, my wife was talking about you. She was telling me about you. You guys do good business. And she was like, yeah, man, I do good business with your wife. Yeah. Introduce you to the nigga. That's how cold they are. They'll introduce you to the nigga. They'll be out. You'll be out for dinner and he'll just happen to be there. Oh, Thomas, this was the guy I was telling you about. What are you doing here? Are you here with your wife and kids? No, they're not here. No, my wife and kids aren't here. I just happen to be here. But she didn't text the nigga, meet me over here. That's how cold they are with it. They vicious with it. She'll do the whole thing like, you know what? Me and Thomas is going to network after dinner. Why don't you go home and tuck the kids in? And now she at the bar with Thomas and your goofy ass driving home. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. I just left my wife at the bar with this nigga she been talking about. Am I tripping? I must be insecure. Okay, I'm not insecure. It'll be okay. All right. And now she at the bar and shit having a wine at the Olive Garden with this nigga. You done left her with this nigga. Right in your face, bruh. Like they do things to get buried. Shout out to ladies. Right in your fucking face. We cheat around county lines. They'll cheat right up under your nose. She dropping neck in the parking lot. They doing the whole affair kissing. They going to the Momo, the sleeping fuck. Ooh, sheesh. Right in your face with the karate instructor, with the personal trainer. This guy right here, he teaches our kids jujitsu. You be like, she wouldn't cheat with the jujitsu instructor, would she? Oh, he does an extra lesson with me. He does some privates with me when the kids are at the daycare. We roll around the mat. We have fun. I'm going to even send you a picture of the nigga doing it. I'm going to even post a picture of the nigga teaching me jiu-jitsu. She even posted hold on for a second. Y'all ain't ready for this, bro. Under the nigga's nose. Posted the picture and Tom Brady commented on it, bro. Posted the nigga wrestling with the nigga on the mat. Whoa. 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 Here it is right here. I mean, whoa. That's under your nose, bro. Right up under your nose. During the marriage. Wait a minute. Hold on for a second. Yes, during the marriage. During her marriage with Tom Brady, she posted. Hold on for a second. Where is it at? Oh, y'all don't see it? Let me see if it's. Okay, here it is right here. Hold on for a second. I got to reshare the screen. When I say right up under your nose, I'm talking about right up under your nose. She posted them. She posted him while they were married. Tom Brady. That's them on the mat grappling, nigga. Oh, Lord. Y'all think I'm lying, bro. Y'all not ready for it. Y'all not ready. Look, and ain't nobody else in the gym except the cameraman, but I don't know what's going on. In your face, grappling and grabbing your little wife's titties. And he acted like she really getting choked out by her. Come on, bro. And Tom Brady reacted to this shit like, oh, okay. Maybe I ought to be home a little bit more. Maybe. Hold on for a second. What Tom Brady say? I don't have this because I reported on this. And then she ended up marrying him after the fact. Now she pregnant by the nigga. She pregnant by him at 50. Y'all think I'm lying? Introduce you to the nigga. Had the nigga all up there with your kids. Posted the nigga beforehand. Posted them beforehand, nigga. You think this is a game, bro? You think this is a game? Look, she married him and now is knocked up by him. You think this is a game? You think women ain't cruel, bro? You think they won't do you dirty? You think your girl won't do you dirty? That's literally the dirtiest shit you could do right to your face, in your grill. In your grill. Introduce you to the nigga, had your kids around the nigga. Videotaping, rolling around the mat with the nigga. And then eventually was like, yeah, I'm gonna marry him and have him knock me up. Bro. Cold, evil shit. You bet. Hey, I don't have a girl. There's no girl that I claim that I think is just my girl. I just am borrowing that girl from the world or from another guy. I'm renting her or leasing her from another guy. I never think any girl is mine. I don't need them to be mine. I don't need to prove to you that they're mine in order for you to believe that I'm some sort of genius. They're all somebody else's. And they were somebody else's before me. There's somebody else's while they're with me. And there's somebody else's after me. Right? That's it. That's what I've arrived at life. I'm cool with it. I can live with it. I don't know what to say. I can't prove it ain't. I can't prove it is. But that's how I live and make it through this life in the same way. Because otherwise, you're going to act crazy. They'll prove you wrong just on GP. They'll prove your ass smooth wrong just because. While you claiming her, she will prove you wrong, my G. Right to your motherfucking face. And a marriage, a wedding ring ain't going to stop her from doing it. All right? It is what it is. She ain't our girl. She ain't your girl. She just ours. Or why silent. She ain't yours. It's just your turn. And even women that are with me, they know it's just their turn with me too. Okay? Because I ain't promising them nothing. It's just your turn with me. You can be cool with it or not. If women are like, I ain't cool with that. I want you all to myself. Well, you got the wrong nigga. Okay? It's just your turn. It's your week. It's your day. It's your hour. It's your month. It's your couple of weeks. It's your trip to. Then when I get back, I'm somebody else's. for that day, that hour, that month, that week. You don't have to all live like this. It is cool, but eventually you'll grow up, keep living. Shout out to the Coach Gang. Go to my website, gregadams1.com. I'll link it right here in the chat. Check it out. Get your discounts. Support it. Support CGA. Support the effort that I've been making. And all of that in the bag of Chips Ahoy. Enjoy the rest of your night. Maybe we'll be back in the morning. That's hardcore to do 2-a-days. But you know what I got to do? I got to fix a bind. Right? I got to fix a bind, have some fun, and go to sleep. We out of here, brothers. Peace. And you're in the Desert Storm bunker with Hollywood CGA.
Yeah. Legends ain't born, they built from the grind. From benches to banners, we sharpen the mind. We sharpen the sword and promise and swore that we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Hey, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Hey, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Legends ain't born, they built from the grind. From benches to banners, we sharpen the mind. We sharpen the sword and promise and swore that we going hard and leaving it all on the floor.